Hello and welcome once again to the Thrifty Collector. Today we've got a few returns in. I've got some eBay, maybe one eBay buy, and also have I believe a private signing card come in. Not 100% sure on that, but we're going to go through that. I put Bernie Allen up here. I'm getting ready to send him out it'll go out Monday morning. That with the 1969 card. So, just figured I'd put that up there for now. So I hope everybody's doing well this weekend. I've been slowly busy on eBay and sending some stuff out to get signed. First item we have is from San Diego, California, and I've got some football here. It's a 1973 Charlie Joyner, who of course is in the Hall of Fame, part of the Eric Coryell of the 1980s. Charlie had a pretty interesting career. He was on the Bengals and a couple other teams before the Chargers, and career wasn't really going that well. He actually didn't have, I believe, a 1975 card because he pretty much was going nowhere fast. So, but went to the Chargers, got with Dan Fouts, Kellen Winslow, Chuck Muncie, and Don Coryell, who should be in the Hall of Fame. But Charlie Joyner is a great signer. This is actually his second-year card with the Bengals. His first card is the 72 and actually had him on the Oilers back then. His first season was 1969. When he retired in 1986, I believe he had the most catches and most yards, or maybe one of the two of those records in. But as you can tell, he's got a great signature. It's a great card. If you can pick up his 72, it's nice to have. Good little piece of history that he was the all-time leader when he retired in 86. This is his 1981 card. I remember getting this card as a kid, pulling it out of a pack and thinking it was kind of cool that he had either that it looks like a bandage on his chin. So by then he had really started getting going with the Chargers. Had some great years with them, and but that's his 1981 card. And then probably one of my favorite cards are the Fleer Greats of the Game. So I believe that was 2002-ish. They're great cards to get signed. So if you get a chance, go ahead and get them signed. Charlie's signature is looking a little bit shaky. Not too bad, but you figure he's probably mid-70s, I'd say, by now. Let me look on the back of one of his cards here. He'll be 74 this year. So just a little shaky, but still great. I sent 3 to him, and he gets them back to you pretty quick if you're looking for a Hall of Famer that signs quick. Next one I have is from Fort Myers, Florida. Let's see. Whoever it was stuck my message in here with him. Let's see. It is actually Dick Stigman. He put, I always ask, what was your favorite game? He put 1960, my first game against the Yankees in Yankee Stadium. Dick Stigman, and he signed the bottom of that. So he was nice enough to put him back in my Ultra Pro. That's his 1963 card with the Twins. And usually with Twins players, I mention the fact that our local team here is the Pensacola Blue Wahoos, which was part of the Twins, and now they're part of the Reds. They were part of the Reds. Now they're part of the Twins, vice versa. All right, and here is his 1965 card. So he had a pretty good career, but always good to get those back from those guys from the 60s because we seem to lose a lot of them every year, the guys from the 50s and 60s. So, but that's Dick Stigman. Had a couple good years. In 1962, he was 12-5. So, see if you can pick up some of his cards. He's a pretty quick return also. This one's from Jacksonville, Florida. His football player, Al Denson, right there. And he put that he was an All-Pro in 67 and 69. He was a flanker. That right there is his 68 card, I believe. I always get 68, 67s. I always mess them up, but. And then right here, I believe that is his 68. And then there's his 69, Al Denson. Back with the old AFL Denver Broncos, as a kid, I always used to they had already pretty much got rid of the term flanker when I was growing up. So I'd always be like, I remember asking my stepfather, I said, what's a flanker? And he said, pretty much a wide receiver. So, but that's pretty neat, 68, 69. Al Denson. He went to, I think it was Jacksonville State or FAMU. Let's say FAMU, Florida A&M University. So he's a local Florida guy. This is something I purchased off of eBay. I'll open this up here. This is a 1965 Jake Gibbs card. Let me take that out of the holder. Everybody can actually see that. I have a bunch of cards signed by Gibbs. I actually have his entire collection of Topps cards signed. I think we went over that last time I did a video. I think I got some of his in. So for some reason, I bought another 65. I don't know why. I still have a bunch of his cards from the 60s to get signed. But one day I'll do a Jake Gibbs only thing. And he's, as far as I know, had one football card, and that was out of that SEC set. Next card is Phoenix, Arizona. Let's see. Oh, this is actually a 1970 Topps basketball. Another tall boy, Dick Schneider. Let's see. Told him about asked him what his favorite game was, and he said, he wrote here, do a YouTube search for Miracle of Richfield. So I'll have to go check that out. That's obviously about him. So I'll actually keep this note until I go check that out. Miracle of Richfield. I'll show that to everybody there. So check it out. Miracle Richfield. Obviously, Dick Schneider must have had a great game that game. So put that back. Maybe I didn't get a private signing in today. It's kind of rare, but. All right. Next player is Bill Fay, baseball player. I have a bunch of these 1981 Topps and a bunch of 1980 Topps, and I'll be sending them out here and there to get all of them signed. Bill was actually around for a while, but mostly as a backup, and that's his 81. And that is his 76 right there. So I don't think Bill ever played 100 games in one season. So he was one of them guys that made a good living as a backup catcher, which you could actually do way back when in the major leagues. Usually the backup catcher, if he didn't come in and play for the starting catcher, who would have been Jim Sundberg for the Rangers, usually they were the guy that warmed up with the relief pitchers. So, but Bill Fay. Now, I had a couple of people ask me about getting the 1982-83 Wrestling All-Star cards, and I've kind of sent some emails out, and the guy that I really recommend is a gentleman named by Nick. He's with Captain's Corner. I actually just sent out my my 1985 Topps O-Pee-Chee Cowboy Bob Orton rookie card, and I sent him a 82 Wrestling All-Star Steve Kern, who some of you might know as Skinner, and that's my phone. So check out Captain's Corner on Facebook. He's a great guy. But thank you for letting me share. I'm going to go ahead and try and turn off my phone. And everybody have a great night. Send more questions. Please like my videos for those that are checking them out. I really appreciate it when you do check them out. And have a great day. And as always, stay thrifty.